Welcome to the second game of the set Kingstone versus Dragonstar in T90's Titans League. We will watch them play on the wall very soon. And Kingstone has a draft that has basically only civs that are good for that map, except for Japanese maybe, with which he lost the last game to the Aztecs of Dragonstar. And now Kingstone is playing with Spanish against the Portuguese of Dragonstar. And Portuguese, a really strong civ for this map. He can play the very much liked or hated Monk Rush on the wall with Portuguese. Their monks are 20% cheaper because every gold unit of Portuguese costs 20% less gold, which is nice if you're only paying gold anyways. And if Dragonstar is going for that and reaches the Imperial Age, that often happens with very low eco. But Portuguese can add the Feitoria then very easily. They can also support the push with the castle and orchid guns, all working very well together. Berry bonus with the extra wood you get there helps you as well. And Kingstone tries to stop that with Spanish. He changed his color to blue, and I will make him teal again, just like last game. I assume we will see a castle from Kingstone as well. Maybe Dragonstar won't play with a castle, but I assume he does that later. Oh, and Kingstone is doing something that is very, very specific for this map, which I will explain soon after I'm telling you that I assume Kingstone will go for a castle and conquistadors break through the walls and run into the eco of Dragonstar to kill as many wills as he can with his Kongs, at least in his dreams. And on this map, we have the wall in the middle. This one is owned by Gaia, not by the players. Therefore, they don't see the wall. They know that it's there, obviously. They know the map. And they have to break through to get to the opponent. A little bit like Arena, but you don't see when your opponent goes through the wall. It's not yours, you don't have vision, and in theory, he could go here, sneak through here, and then run around, come in here, and your outpost you build here and here and here don't help you that much. And around the wall are also relics that can be useful to get. You don't want to lose them. And what Kingstone did is scout his area. Obviously, this is what he sees. And he saw some wolves here. And I'm not sure if Capture Age is not showing that correctly. But I think in-game you can see the wolves. Under the foundation. It's not shown. I'm not sure if it's not working anymore, but the plan would be that if you see that the wolves are running away from the foundation, then you know something is coming. That is not a scout or a monk. And most likely your opponent. Doesn't work if your opponent is coming in with 5 monks. But with everything else. And that's nice. Oh, siege units wouldn't be spotted either, so monk siege push. But you would see spearmen getting attacked. Let's take a look at the attempts of both players. Dragonstar with 4 on wood, but with 4 on berries he gets as much wood as Kingstone with his 5 on wood here. Oh, this is a little bit tricky with the boar. It's fine. Running around the houses there. Comes in pretty much in time. And Dragonstar already clicked up to the fuel age with pop 22. This could be a very fast monk play. So fast castle, probably using the market. And then overrun your opponent as fast as possible with monks. While Kingstone still fairly far away from the fuel age. Isn't on gold yet, isn't on stone yet, but with a lot of wills on wood, therefore very, very likely going for a fast castle. And if he's on pop 25 and not on stone or gold either, I think that's a little bit late. Could send a lot of wills on stone soon. And yeah, okay. And sell some to go up. He just needs to sell 100 stone to have enough gold to go up. And he's going up pop 27. The moment Dragonstar gets to feudal, Kingstone clicks up. So there's a very significant difference between them. Market and blacksmith. And if Dragonstar is selling all his stone, he can easily buy himself up to the castle age. He might need stone at some point to build a castle, but for the initial monk rush, you don't need any stone. You won't build any TCs in Dark Age, in Castle Age. Therefore, you don't need that stone for that. And if you want to go for a castle, you have to go for the stone as well. But he can afford Castle Age even without going for the stone cell. He just has enough gold already with 7 on gold, and that's also enough to easily afford 2 monasteries, monks, and an upgrade every now and then. Redemption comes to mind, atonement, sanctity, so there's a lot of things the monk rush player wants to go for. Double bed X comes in. Dragonstar won't have that many wills, and every bit of efficiency he can get, he has to take. Now, Kingstone is going up with blacksmith market as well. And gets double bit X as well, and yeah, with 4 wills on stone, already 370 in the bank. He goes up to the castle age now, and when he reaches it, he can build a castle immediately. The castle is also very good at stopping monks, stopping mangonels, stopping spearmen, all the stuff the typical monk rush has. But conquistadors, a bit tricky against monks. If you have enough of them, they can kill 1 or 2 monks very fast. But we see 1 monastery for Dragonstar. Oh, he doesn't have the wood for another one. And he's going for bowsaw instead. Okay, buys wood, can build a second monastery yet. Hello, yo-yo, this is the wall. I don't think I have to tell you why this map has the name. And you will see the map in all its glory very soon, with monks being produced now by Dragonstar. Kingstone still close to a minute away from the castle age. But Dragonstar has to get through the wall as well. I don't see a siege workshop yet. That would be helpful at getting through. And I don't see a castle in the near future. No will on stone by far. Not enough gold to buy stone. And for now, we can just take some relics as Dragonstar and get more gold income that way. And Kingstone. He is the one who will open the wall first, most likely, as he's placing castle here. And that means he can shoot the wall, he can create Kongs, keep them in the castle to get through the wall a bit faster. We also get a monastery next to the castle. Mainly to collect relics, I think, but Spanish should have the option to convert enemy monks. That can be helpful as well. Sanctity for Dragonstar. And both players are on 1 TC so far. And oh, it could be bad for Dragonstar if he goes too far forward with the monks. Now I'm waiting for the first conquistadors to be queued here. Monastery. Oh, second monastery. Kingstone with 8 on gold. Sending more vills over. And queuing Inquisition. This is another monk rush. Ah yeah, Spanish have the fully upgraded monastery. Okay, therefore they have everything they need, obviously. And Inquisition. Really good if you're going for monk v monk conversions, because Inquisition decreases the time you need to convert a unit, and that means if you're going forward with Atonement to fight monk v monk, you most likely get the conversion, can use the just converted monk to convert another monk of the opponent, and that can snowball really fast. It's hard to stop that if you're not Teutons or Spanish itself with Inquisition. At least if you're going for monks. And let's check. 6 monks. I would say Dragonstar is going for monks. And now he's using the market a lot. Buys food, sells stone. Buys more food, sells wood. Buys more food. Is he going up to Imp now? And did Kingstone cancel Inquisition and re-queue it? 4 monasteries? What is this madness? Holy guacamole. I think I've never seen 4 monasteries in normal game. Like how? I mean, with Inquisition, Redemption, Sanctity, Atonement, there's not much Dragonstar can do against that except for hiding in his 1 TC. Yeah, apparently Kingstone is a very, very religious man. He wants to spread Catholicism with the Spanish. I don't think Dragonstar expected that. And he's going for Atonement, even though he won't really be able to convert monks before losing his own. I didn't watch Samaro enough, apparently. Maybe I should do that. Now we're getting Redemption as well. And... oh, Atonement now, and I don't think Dragonstar is expecting how fast Kingstone can convert his units with Inquisition. We have a siege workshop and the ram will come out. Won't kill the TC before Imp is through. So it will be the really strong Castle Age monks from Kingstone against Imp from Dragonstar, and Redemption plus block printing should be strong against mangonels. Against rams, not that much. And Kingstone will be able to go through here. Don't know if converting all the houses here is the smartest decision, but Dragonstar will have problems with housing maybe. Oh, 1 conversion in. 1 conversion for Dragonstar as well though. And most of these monks now don't have enough faith to start converting. Okay, but it went well for Kingstone. Dragonstar had to delete some of his monks. And now... oh, Kingstone could even get the relic in here. I would like it if Kingstone would delete one of the houses here, just to be able to go through, and the castle here will most likely stop the push from this side. But Kingstone is on the way to Imp in a moment as well. And then he can get block printing as well. He can get illumination, he can get theocracy, all the nice things you want to have for your monks. Fervor is coming now for Kingstone. And Dragonstar has to replace his monastery, obviously. Can't really play with only one monastery. What will the neighbors say? Kingstone hides everything he has under his castle, might have to delete these buildings. Yeah, is deleting that. Deleting the houses as well. Make way for the trap. Without knowing it. And let's see how Kingstone now can defend his castle. He is on stone again. With quite a lot of vills. Is able to afford the reparations. Doesn't have the vills around yet. Let's see how well Kingstone can survive the next 1 minute 20. If that is successful, I think Inquisition monks are just too good here to be stopped. As soon as Kingstone has block printing in, he can go over, convert every single monk of Dragonstar, and then use those monks to convert the traps. Heresy for Kingstone. That's insanely strong if you're going for those monk v monk conversions. You don't have to bother with deleting buildings to get rid of your opponent's monks that are trying to convert that. Block printing coming in 50 seconds more for Kingstone until he can engage. And he will lose the castle. Bit too soon, in my opinion. Illumination, theocracy, those monks will be super strong. And losing one of the 5 monasteries won't hurt Kingstone that much. He can now go forward. 11 monks versus 14 monks. So 1 monk of Kingstone for every monk of Dragonstar, plus 1 for each trap and 1 for the scout. Dragonstar has to retreat. And there's a siege workshop again for Kingstone. Now Kingstone can push Dragonstar all the way back. Those guys have to be basically 1 Gandalf each. They're pushing back the forces of the opponent that effectively, even though they are all in old man. 12 monks against 14 monks. Let's see who has the better monk micro, and let's see how effective Inquisition is. Oh, and this is heresy at work. All the monks are just dying immediately. I missed heresy for Dragonstar. But they're basically now casting death spells at each other. And with this castle, Kingstone will be able to get traps out. And then kill the TC, kill the monasteries, kill the castle. And the 2 Feitoria that Dragonstar is building right now. Are Feitorias convertible? With heresy, it wouldn't be too insane for Kingstone, but it's nice. So Dragonstar will get a significant eco boost now. We have 49 versus 47 builds. But those Feitorias giving Dragonstar like 25 extra builds. Basically 50% better eco. And, oh, they can be converted, as said in my chat. So going in here, maybe converting the market could be nice. Oh, monks trying to go under the TC here to convert the traps. Bit risky, but it would be fine to lose 2-3 monks here. We have 4 monasteries for Dragonstar and 5 for Kingstone. Kingstone would be faster at replacing monks. And indeed, Dragonstar is going on through this side. I would love to see him convert the market. The market is especially useful for Portuguese with Feitoria, because you sometimes just want to sell the stone you're getting, for example, to make something more useful with it. Only wonder castle crappers DC, monastery walls, farms and fish traps can't be converted by monks. That is the list that I had in my mind as well, I think. I just wasn't sure about Feitoria, but definitely not only interesting, but also very important information. Oh, now, once again, a lot of death spells are traded off between monks, but Kingstone isn't really using his monks. Just few of them, and is getting some hits from the traps. But with Inquisition, it is enough. This trap apparently decided to fall apart just because one monk told him to do so. Lykev is coming now. And well, they are quite good at killing old men. It's only 3 hits, even though they have all the upgrades. And even with Inquisition, it takes some time until they are converted. And when they are converted, they don't switch sides. They rather die. So it's not even giving you an option to go against the monks of Dragonstar if Kingstone is converting. Lykev here will dice to the trap. And Dragonstar is defending that better than I expected. And remember, even though Eco is looking basically the same, we have 2 Feitoria, 3 Feitoria for Dragonstar. And both are using the market quite a bit. Lykev are all on the verge of conversion. But now Dragonstar can move in with the monks and convert his opponent's monks that lost their faith to convert some of the Lykev. Not even all of them. Some Lykev are still killing monks. It looks like Kingstone is losing a lot of units here, more than he can afford. And the traps are in danger as well. One is going down and another one should be saved by the castle. Good thing for Kingstone is that he is getting some resources on the side of his opponent that weren't meant for him. But Dragonstar, with endless resources from Feitoria, it should be fine for him. And we're getting Supremacy for Kingstone. Interesting. I don't think he's really going forward with wills to fight. That's more a meme threat, but it makes his wills way, way better for against the raids. And way better at surviving hits from traps, maybe? No, not really. That should be 200 damage if they are getting hit. So, no help there. Yeah, and Kingstone has absolutely no chance to win this if it goes past 2 hours. There's, I think, 0 chance. And every second we are staying in the game, it's getting worse for him. But he decided Supremacy wills are great at killing monks. I have 50 military units now. How many monks do you have? And Dragonstar is resigning. It is the Supremacy Rush. I'm a bit speechless. I can't even get proper words out anymore. By the way, very, very strong ram here, killing the complete wall, but let's watch that again. So, Kingstone sent forward basically his whole economy while researching supremacy. And in a game where monks and traps dominated, the peasants' uprising killed Dragonstar, showing the supremacy of the Spanish villagers, not Inquisition monks. I think this is the craziest ending of any match that I have ever casted. And it deserved the music we heard. That means Kingstone is getting a win himself. And we can watch game number 3 now. What's going on? That's better. Game number 3 will be on Spiral very soon.